2K Sports pregame show.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny Smith is here. Shaquille O'Neal. Big guy right there.
Ow!
For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Well, for Milwaukee, you look at how this roster is constructed, the types of plays they run. They're looking to match up well against every style of opponent, and tonight will be a great test of that. And tonight, two teams that love to get in transition. Shaq, talk about successfully running the break.
Well, I'm not a guard, but I have led the break before. And what you need to do, you got to keep your eyes ahead, have to see the whole floor. You got to be willing to make that extra pass, Ernie.
Wow. You talk like a guard. You were like a point guard up there.
Well, thank you.
Congratulations, man. But don't force things. That's the other part. You know, just make the easy play. And if it's not there, slow it down. Set up your half-court offense, and then get it into the big guy if you have one.
But don't you want to get the crowd on its feet? Don't you want to make that play that gets the whole arena up?
Yes. You know what they used to call me, Ernie?
What's that?
Shaq Johnson.
Wow. Because he was like Magic, but he was Shaq.
I get it, Kenny.
Oh,
I get it.
Sometimes you don't.
Not that dense. Shaq Johnson.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the Lakers, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Well, we got plenty of youth on both sides. Clark, what's it like to be part of an up-and-coming team in this league?
You know what, Kevin? I think it's a mixed bag. I think it's both very exciting and on occasion extremely frustrating because you don't know what you don't know, and the lack of experience sometimes is more prevalent with young teams than more experienced ones. So watching both of these teams develop over time is really going to be fun to see how their journey plays out.
These coaches will need a lot of patience, though, and the veterans on the team, too.
Exactly, both ways. You're right.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. All out there with Brandon Ingram, and it's McGee in at the center.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
Brogdon against Kuzma. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Boy, he's able to burn you on the drive. Gotta like Brogdon being aggressive in these situations.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
Thanks, Kevin. I asked him which part of their offensive scheme they feel confident in, and he said, to no surprise, outside shooting. He told me our guys can flat out kill it from deep, so we're going to try to get that dialed up early on. We will see, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Now here's Bledsoe after LeBron James's miss. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Count the basket.
Working the in-between area, the kind of look that can get you into a rhythm early.
Yeah, and I think all credit goes to that being just good offense. I mean, those are the kind of shots they want, and they got them.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Ingram outside. To the inside. And LeBron with the basket, the assist from Ingram. LeBron's got his second basket of the game.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Now, here's Brogdon. Softly drops in the floater.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And, you know, you look at Brandon Ingram, man, he made some big steps last year in his development. And it takes time. You got to give young guys, I think, 4 to 6 years before you know how good they can be and who they're going to be. He took on more of the offensive load for the team and had some big-time games. I think he's learning to be the scorer that the team hoped he would be when they took him second overall.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Middleton against James. To the middle. And Kuzma slams it in.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Bledsoe kicks to Lopez. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Bucks passing it around. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, the thing they did there, Greg, clogged up the passing lanes, playing them beautifully and making things hard for the opponent. That's really good defense.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Mirotic is checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And George Hill's subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Here's Connaughton. 5 on the clock. From deep. And the Bucks miss again.
Jeez. Maybe he was trying to show off or something right there.
Is that what you think?
Absolutely.
Instead, it had the opposite effect. He looked foolish.
Now here's James. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Antetokounmpo kicks to Connaughton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Hill working it over. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo seams it in.
Man, how about the vision of the hometown hero, George Hill, spotting a teammate and whipping it over quickly.
LeBron outside. Outside Rondo. Muscala misses. Bucks leading by 4.
Well, for the Bucks in 2017, it was the opening of their new state-of-the-art team facility. A year later, right next door, they've inaugurated their new home arena.
LeBron outside. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That one goes in.
Yeah, those shots are taken totally in rhythm, high percentage quality shots, and really getting whatever he wants.
Hill kicks to Connaughton. Hill passes to Connaughton, and it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Milwaukee. The Lakers also making some changes. Lance Stevenson comes in for Kyle Kuzma, and it's Reggie Bullock in for Hart. .44 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Mirotic. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 4, and the shot goes in.
Could easily have been an and one there. James converting through the contact.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. 23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Mirotic's shot is off. Stevenson outside. And there's another one for the Lakers. Here's Antetokounmpo. The pass to Hill. From past the arc.
Yeah, and the appreciation I have for Rondo. He's able to stay with this man and then uses his speed to just affect the shot.
Tie game in Milwaukee. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
Love the bully ball method. Paying off well.
Ilyasova out there with Mirotic. Then it's George Hill. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Clark, you were drafted 8th overall by the Indiana Pacers. Do you have any indication that you were going to be their pick in particular, that you were going to go in that slot? Was there any kind of inkling at all?
No, I only visited with teams drafting 4 through 7. Talked to the Chicago Bulls, the Dallas Mavericks, and I read some of the reports about where I was projected. But you know what? Once you get past the first or second, sometimes the top 3 picks in a draft, you really don't know who's going where after that. So I was fortunate. I landed in a good spot.
Right.
And Indianapolis was a good place for me and Rosie to be as I started my NBA career.
It sure was. Now, here's Stevenson. Outside Rondo. Pass to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
And sometimes, you know, you don't capitalize off a good shot or a good look. Still, you got to keep letting those good looks fly.
Connaughton kicks to Hill. Here's Antetokounmpo. Cans the shot from the wing. And now a 3-point Milwaukee lead.
The patience that Antetokounmpo plays with is really impressive for such a young guy. I mean, he doesn't rush anything.
Stevenson with it. Now guarded by Mirotic. 11 feet away, and he knocks down the jumper. Stevenson's got his second basket of the game. And for Milwaukee, their shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Connaughton kicks to Hill. Antetokounmpo against Stevenson. It's back to Hill. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Off target from 3-point range. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Rondo. No good. Shot missing. The Bucks go the other way with it. Outside Hill. They get a hand on it. Rebounded by Stevenson. The Lakers trail.
And Lance Stevenson, man, I could say a ton about this guy, but he is a player who thrives in chaos. Broken plays, odd situations. Those are where Lance is at his best. I mean, he likes to play as a freestyler, and he excels in that capacity.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. And with Lance Stevenson, sometimes he'll pull off an improvised play, Clark, that just drops your jaw.
Yeah, he's one of the most instinctive players I've ever seen. I mean, he does do some things that could cause you to pull your hair out if you have any. But this guy is competitive, great size, and he ignites a team because he can do a lot of things to help you win.
Substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Mirotic. Chris Middleton comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Brogdon, checked in for Pat Connaughton. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Hill. Now here's Kuzma. Ball with it. Three-pointer. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Passes it to Brogdon. And he goes in for the dunk.
And you know, at 6'5", Brogdon is a threat to dunk it now. You've got to respect his height. And he gets up pretty good, too.
Ingram outside. Lopez against McGee. Over Lopez. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Well-coordinated shot mechanics, especially for a guy with his length.
Yeah, and you know, it looks effortless, easy, silky smooth, textbook shooting form. Man, that's nice.
No good from Bledsoe. Lakers trail by 3. Well, Greg, you knew that the Laker front office and Magic were going to do everything they could to bring in big-name free agents, and they succeeded. They got the biggest name of them all in LeBron.
LeBron coming to L.A. completely shifts the mindset of this organization. Team was very busy the rest of the free agent period as well. Still made very aggressive plays as this is a team that is looking to win now.
Middleton for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. To the paint. Brogdon with it. Now guarded by Ball. For 3. Middleton. And again, the Bucks miss. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Ingram against Brogdon. Ball against Bledsoe. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
I can't explain what happened there, Kevin. I mean, he had the layup. Looked like it was a simple play. Somehow the defense threw him off just enough to cause a miss.
Now here's Ingram. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Clock at 6. Shot from free throw range. Ball, no good. Bucks have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. 43 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Bledsoe against Ball. Now here's Bledsoe. Defense is right there. The Lakers shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Inside. Pass the ball. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, Ball showing you some nice physicality and strength there, Kevin. And you've got to have confidence in yourself to be able to draw fouls and play through contact like that.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
Always got to keep an eye on the ball. No pun intended. He's a guy that can do a little bit of everything. A triple-double threat every game.
Got it off in time.
On the lane.
Off that time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers on top. They're up by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Brooke. Where is this team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting, you know. It's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know, and play basketball, you know. It's a lot of fun.
Smiles on your face, Brooke. Thanks for the time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here, welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they showed a lot of discipline on offense. Called some high percentage plays, even when the defense devised different looks, they always seem to have the answer. That's good coaching.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. Put the defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at James, what a contribution.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked
It's the
for good
2K
shots,
Sport.
and knocked them down.
Yeah, I liked how they took the initiative. They were really locked into what they wanted, not letting the defense dictate their shot selection.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Lakers in the lead, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Brandon Ingram's out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's James in at the three. Well, LeBron making one of the biggest splashes over the summer, signing with the Lakers. And, Greg, it happened pretty fast.
And the Lakers front office have been recruiting LeBron hard. LeBron talked with Kobe about his time with the organization and what to...
Oh, man!
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
Bledsoe taking his time here. Shoots over ball. Kuzma pulls it in.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I'm sure he's frustrated, Greg, because nothing is falling right now. But he's going to keep chipping away at it, and that's the attitude. Stay with it.
Ingram passes to Kuzma. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his fourth rebound in this one. Down low, here's Bledsoe. Banked in off the glass. Bledsoe's got 6.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's LeBron. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Doesn't go for him.
Tell you what, Kevin, it would be helpful if he would start to contribute a little more on offense, because when he's missing, it makes it really hard for this team.
And the length and wingspan of Brandon Ingram gives him, Clark, so many advantages on the court.
Yeah, it's actually what GMs and coaches like to see. His reach and size comparable to guys like KD and Giannis. Bothers shots on defense, and he can actually get his shot whenever he wants to. Because of his length, his upside as a player on both ends, I think, is what's exciting for the Lakers.
And that one falls for Ingram. Mark, if you need to win a Game 7, and you can't have KD or LeBron, but you can have any other one player in the league, who would you pick?
Wow, if you can't have either one of those guys.
How do you like that question?
There's a great list. Harden, Curry, Kyrie Irving, Kawhi Leonard when healthy. And I think you'd have to throw Russell Westbrook in there, too, for a one-game situation where he could just go with the abandon he goes with. But I think I'm going to hang my hat with Kyrie Irving, since he was part of bringing a championship to the Cavs a couple of years ago in my hometown.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Nice concentration from Giannis Antetokounmpo. Outstanding job looking over the defense and staying focused on the basket.
It's Ingram on the wing. He's guarded by Brogdon, and there's the pass to Stevenson. Here's Ingram. From 13, Los Angeles with another miss.
That's good offense. The shot didn't go down, but they'll live with that.
Brogdon finds Lopez. Right side, out of Antetokounmpo. Over Muscala. On to Antetokounmpo. No good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Ingram outside. Pass to Muscala. Stevenson dishes to Ingram. The rebound by Brogdon.
Tell you what, Kevin, they will take that look every time. Limited defense, great shot. Just came up empty. You live with those.
Rondo against Hill. Passes it to Connaughton. Shoots. And Stevenson grabs the board.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Connects from three-point range. Stevenson's got his third basket of the night. Bucks trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The rebound by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, you look at Mike Budenholzer, and he's moved into a nice situation this offseason. Atlanta in rebuild mode, and the Milwaukee Bucks heading in the other direction. One of the best teams in the East. That's a good landing spot for Budenholzer.
And the Lakers call time here. And Budenholzer, well respected around the league, talk about what he brings now, Clark, to the Milwaukee Bucks, his new team.
Yeah, I think he brings a continuity offensively, ball movement and spacing, and a pretty good system defensively as well.
The Bucks making a switch here. Mirotic is checked in. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Muscala. Reggie Bullock comes in for Lance Stevenson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Rajon Rondo.
And James makes scoring look so effortless. Once he kicks it into gear, there's not much you can do to stop it.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, of course, there's no shortage of storylines in Los Angeles. Now, last season, some people thought that Lakers coach Luke Walton had lost his players, and the front office seemed slow to come to his defense. Now, Walton was a high-profile hire from Golden State in 2016, and you wonder if the Lakers will remain committed to their young coach if they can't start winning more regularly. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Outside Hill. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Over Caldwell Pope. Antetokounmpo. No good. Lakers leading by 8. And here's Bullock. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Hart. Covered by Mirotic. Hart, no good.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Outside Hill. Fires from 18. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Hill. Hill's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Middleton and Giannis are your small and power forwards. Bledsoe is out there with George Hill, and it's Mirotic in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
And Eric Bledsoe, so gifted athletically. He's got to learn to read the game as fast as he plays it, and that's a process. Staying under control, using change of pace, those are things he can tighten up.
And playing under Chauncey Billups and Chris Paul, Eric Bledsoe got the message about playing Clark at 2 speeds.
Well, you know, it's almost like baseball. You've got to have a little change of pace in your game, the change-up to keep hitters off balance in baseball, same in basketball. And his strength helps him too now. He can hold off his defender while he downshifts to make decisions with the ball.
And the first one drops.
You know, one of the things I'd like to see Bledsoe improve on is his passing. Other than that, I think his overall game is pretty solid.
And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster.
Ball against Bledsoe. Here's James, and LeBron throws it down.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. This is to Mirotic, and Mirotic throws it down.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Yeah, he's really calm in these situations. Simply takes his time in tight spots. You got to be patient, and he is playing to his strengths.
Here's LeBron. The rebound by the Bucks. To tie it up. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupation.
And some have even compared Giannis to Kobe Bryant for his single-minded dedication, Greg, to improvement.
Yeah, you know, something of an introvert. Not a guy you'll find out on the town or schmoozing with other stars. He's content to save outside pursuits for after his playing days.
2 shots. Roof shots.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
Well, we know Luke Walton comes from the Warriors coaching system, was an assistant there prior to taking this Lakers position, and known for his sharpness as an offensive coach.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for George Hill. And the Lakers also making a switch. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Hart. And it's tied up with that one. And with the Lakers wanting to play more up-tempo, it makes sense to have Walton guide the ship.
Yeah, I agree with you because he's knowledgeable. Played on some really good teams, championship caliber teams. I think as he grows as a coach and as this team grows together, they could be quite a group.
Timeout called the Lakers. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Luke Walton was just talking about strategy with his team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Thank you, David.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, Kevin, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
James. Great D that time from Middleton. Bucks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Persistence pays for Middleton, commanding the ball and really demonstrating why his teammates trust him in these moments.
Ball with the bucket.
And Ball is one of those guys, Kevin. He wants to rock in his hands in these key situations because his teammates expect him to deliver, and he knows that he can.
Middleton the pass to Bledsoe. Kuzma against Antetokounmpo. Mirotic has a wide open look, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
James against Middleton. James kicks to Ingram. Lakers passing it around. Middleton against James. The shot's good from McGee. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Bledsoe finds Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Kuzma. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Boy, Kevin, he just flanked that one. I mean, surprising because the defense wasn't really in the picture.
And it's good for 2. Now it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
You got to be composed when you go inside, knowing that you're going to have some contact and resistance facing you. Ball unafraid to get it deep inside.
Bledsoe against Ball. No good from Bledsoe. Lakers leading by 3. Down low. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Ball.
Kyle Kuzma showing you the killer instinct, which oftentimes is really special, showing you how valuable he is.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're behind by 5. 1:19 left here in the fourth quarter. Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of them.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Fades. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 3 in the basket from Antetokounmpo. Lakers have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. And the dunk by LeBron.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That shot off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. LeBron can't get it to go. The Bucks shooting 47%, pretty solid. Odd in the pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Kuzma. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's really good at selling that shot fake.
2 shots. Shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
You know, what you really like about Antetokounmpo is he wants to keep getting better. I'd say he's accomplished that and then some.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Milwaukee with the ball. Ball with the rebound. 6-second difference between shot and gameplay. Pass to Kuzma. This one for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Timeout called the Bucks. They're trailing by 3. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
Exactly. You're right on top of it, Greg. No need to chuck up a 3. Just be smart and get a quality shot.
Offense here of the Bucks. It's a 3-point game. Here's Middleton. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing them deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And so they foul intentionally. The first, and that will put them up by 2. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Here's Antetokounmpo. And they tie. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing that.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.